Hi guys, it's Brad from B&T Catfishing Adventure. Just been thinking about something. Who holds the money from your Fish and Wildlife or Department of Natural Resources? Who holds that money and who should be in control of it? Well, here in Kentucky, there's a law trying to go around, or a bill that's trying to get passed that moves our money from our Department of Fish and Wildlife into the control of the Agricultural Department. Now, you would think, what does it really matter? And my question is, the Agricultural Department could be a conflict of interest with the Department of Fish and Wildlife. And my point here is that obviously agricultural, is important, very important to our entire country. However, they may see deer as very invasive in their fields and so on and so forth. So they may wish to reduce the number of deer and certain type of wildlife in your area to enhance or improve the agricultural. As far as the rivers and lakes, they may not be so concerned about agricultural runoff of pesticides into our lakes and rivers, damaging our rivers and killing our fish and polluting them, and possibly polluting us as well from eating those fish. So I'm just wondering, should the Fish and Wildlife Departments or Departments of Natural Resources, whatever your state wants to call them, should that control their own purse strings? And because other groups that can get their hands on them may not have such an interest in the wildlife in your state or the fisheries in your area. So this is very, very touchy and important subject to me. I'm just curious about what some of your states are. Your money may go directly into the general fund, and so your fish and wildlife money may be going to improving your highways. Okay, instead of fixing up your rivers, parks, or state land that is the habitat for a lot of your wildlife out there. And so I don't know. It just it's something that I read about the other day that's been going on here in Kentucky, and how they're wanting to move it out of let's say the governor's control. And I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on how I feel about all that. I would actually prefer the money to be in its own little area and only spent on stuff to improve fish and wildlife, our rivers, our lakes, our boat ramps, our parks, and areas that help in the area of our fisheries or with wildlife management. So anyway, tell me what you think, maybe what your state does. I'm kind of curious here, and to tell me if you think the money should be in a state's general fund, or should it be separate, all the monies that we pay for fishing license and hunting license and deer tags and migrant birds and you name it, we're paying for it, trout stamps, and on and on and on. I mean, they tax the patooey out of us, but should that money be used specifically just for fish and wildlife and education and law, the enforcement that comes with all that too? And I would like to know what's going on in your state. If you think they should leave it alone, maybe here in Kentucky, or possibly you have a better idea. It's just been on my mind, folks. I wanted to get out there and talk to you about it and see what you think. Like I said, it's got me baffled and perplexed on this, and we'd like to see what you think. Just drop it in the comments if you have a solution to this, or if you think it should stay in its own fund or something, and only money's coming out to improve stuff for fish and wildlife. You guys take care. We'll see you real soon back here at We Be Fishing. Have a good one.